I am living in the legacy of my lola's yes to Jesus.
I'm living in the legacy of my parents' commitment for our daily devotion.
I am a product of a praying mom.
I'm living in the legacy of my husband's passion and vision to reach out for others.
I am a product of street preachers, campus missionaries, which actually are my parents.
I'm living the legacy of my dad and my mom and their godly parents. I got to grow up in the house of God.
I'm a product of my sister's faith in God.
My children, they're the ones who encourage me. Because of them, I'm here.
I am who I am because someone reached out to me, a family friend.
I'm the result of two praying parents that love Jesus and love the house of God. And I'm doing what I'm doing because of the upbringing and the foundation that my parents put into me.
Definitely for me, the people that invested the most in me are our pastors. The way that they were able to just pour out and give me time is something that I really needed, and they still are so generous with it.
I learned a lot from my mom. She was the one who, well, number one, she was very prayerful. I will not be who I am had it not been for my mom.
Because when I was a kid, every time my lolo would set up the church, because he's a pastor, so when he would set up the church, I would help him out, set up the chairs. So back then, it was still acetate, so I was fixing the lyrics, and I watched him closely, so it really inspired me to live a life like he did.
When they were young, they used to, do all these sorts of ministries. They would dance. It was just their sacrifice, their heart to really, make God known, spread the word, and just evangelize to people.
So we would gather in our parents' bedroom and when we learned how to read, we would lead devotions at an early age.
Of course, she wanted me to go with her to church and to encounter Christ. But at that time, I was really lost and I had no direction in life. I was an agnostic. But when God stripped away everything dear to me, everything important, that's when I kind of gave God a try because I had nothing else left.
I remember there were moments when I walked into my mom and dad's bedroom when I was younger and I saw my dad on his knees praying and seeking God. And now as a parent myself, I just see that it's so important for my kids to see me on my knees.
My mom's patience, my mom's giving of her life, my mom's trust in God. That's the example I got from her. That's the legacy. And that's what I give to my children as well.
And then when I met my husband, he's a businessman. And he was really passionate about, helping people, giving to people. I always ask God, Lord, if he's this kind of person, then you should make me like him.
I've got a heart for the nation of the Philippines. I love this place. It's my home. This is where I was born. And the reason is because my parents, over 40 years ago, came out here as missionaries and gave their life to serve the Philippines and the Filipino people. And I'm here because of the legacy that they created and they left.
Legacy means the giving of something for the next generation.
Having the knowledge that what you do can impact someone's life.
Is what Jesus had done for us, for all of us.
It's a generational blessing bearing from a sacrifice.
It's something that you invest in that years down the line, even when you're not there, it still lives on.
Legacy is what we leave the next generation. Legacy is living beyond ourselves. It's what we do that affects the lives of people for the glory of God.